Well, it's the month of May, which for me means IndyCar racing in the Indy 500, and that's going to be in about a week's time. But until then, you get to enjoy some go-kart racing. Hi, everybody. Welcome to K1 Speed in Canton, Ohio. We're glad you guys are here, and we're running the Endurance League as we have some cars underneath the green flag finally, trying to do their qualification laps. We had a car that had a malfunction at the beginning here, but we got it off track, and so I think we're underway now. So like I said, my name is James. I'll have Adam alongside here just a couple minutes, trying to get started on time. We have outdoors, finally. Hooray! And I think we also have a comment from our fan club. Good luck, Mark, in saying, yes, we are finally outside today. We got delayed because of rain in the last week or so, but we're now underway as we are now watching the qualification run of the number 31 there of Graham Fleckinger. He is number 2 on the charts, and he's going to be running outside the garage doors in just a second here as we now start to coordinate our 2 camera guys and our 2 camera operators. We welcome cameraman Nate, a.k.a. Ralphie. He's usually our replay guy, and also welcoming back cameraman Zach to camera 1. So if we say cars are running in and out of track, stuff like that, we're just trying to synchronize our cameras up together as we switch over to Garrett. And Garrett Schallenberger, who is sitting on top of the leaderboards right now. We will have 3 groups of qualification runs tonight because we have around 24 drivers. We have a couple more than we had this time last year, which is great to see. Usually the attendance drops off a little bit with summertime kicking into action and summer vacations starting up. But again, great results, sign-ups from our drivers, and we certainly appreciate them partaking here as Garrett's running into the inside there. Zach, go ahead and pick up our leader there, Garrett Schallenberger, on the number 35. So what does the outdoor track mean? Well, it's about a third more track time. We typically see lap times, well, in the case of Garrett, in the low 38s. Used to be not too long ago, we would typically see 40 seconds, sometimes 39 and a half or whatever. It is becoming very, very common for us to see these lap times sit in the 38, low 38, high 38 second lap times just because, well, the drivers have improved, the lines have improved, the car performance has been increased just slightly over the years, and here we are now where pretty much if you're not running low 39s, there's a good chance you may not make that A main final. Xander Dugan jumps up to the second spot here at a 39.4. All 5 drivers in the top 5 there, they are sitting at the 39 range, but the other drivers are not far behind, 40 seconds, with Ricky back there at 41, last on the leaderboard. This will be Group C tonight. We'll have Groups B and A coming up here in a little bit. If you guys are rooting for a driver, make sure to throw them in the chat window for me. I will try to put your comments up on screen. Then when Adam gets up here, we'll try to interact with you guys. We appreciate the fact you're just hanging out with us on a Sunday night, watching some racing. I don't know that there's any other NASCAR races that goes on tonight, but I do know Indy qualifications finished up. I'm anxious to get back and watch how qualifications went because I did not get to see it, setting up for the live stream. So don't spoil anything for me, but I love IndyCar. It is my favorite sport, and I'm really looking forward to the Indy 500. Let me know who you're rooting for as well. But otherwise, if you got a favorite driver here, maybe a friend or a family member, put them in the chat. I know we got a new driver here, Nathan. He is one of our own drivers. He is going to be in the number 15 right now as he crosses the white line. And I'm sorry, yeah, number 15. And so this will be his first excursion in the Endurance Series. We're going to see how he can make out with a 30-minute race, as well as a couple other drivers here with the kind of names that are a little bit unfamiliar to me. Connor Arata jumping up to the number 2 spot, 39.2. Really giving Garrett a run for his money. Time is going to expire, and that's going to be it, so no more. Flying laps do not count when the time expires. You saw Nathan reach down there to the yellow button that is boost. And one of the other cool things about boost is the outdoor track has that nice long extension to it. Gives you 100% battery power all the way through. So yeah, hi. I'm always missing my side padre, but his job is down in the pits right now. He's got to make sure everything is working for our track staff tonight. We don't have Owen tonight. Owen is off racing. Who knows where? Who knows why? But he is not here tonight, so he's not going to be at Armand's right-hand side. Oh, Nathan, you just missed the track, or the pit entry there. That's all right. Send him around. Don't go opposite track direction. Gives him a good chance to practice. pit lane being open. We got all kinds of drivers who are missing the pit lane, but that's all right. They can just keep sending them around. We have an automatic slowdown beacon at the entrance to the pit lane. It knocks it down into what we call speed 2. That is the pit lane speed limiter, essentially. And then when they hit the exit of the pits, that automatically speeds them up to our performance mode, which tonight is going to be speed map 5. Qualifications are going to run right around 6 minutes. I know this one was a little bit extended due to the mechanical failure, but 6 minutes will typically give you between 8 and 9 laps as we welcome Adam. Are you missing Owen yet?
Well, we didn't go over that. What happens in the qualifier if a kart doesn't work?
Always happens to Justin, doesn't it? So,
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
all right, let me get your mic fired up.
I don't know what happened to that one, but
No power at all?
no. 38-2.
That is way better than he was doing the other night. He was here for practice. He ran several different races, and he was hitting, I think, low 39s.
Now, we didn't have this,
Well, boost. Yeah, boost.
but we
I
didn't
forget.
have this type of boost last time we ran outdoor, right? So we don't know what the times are really going to be.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we've had this boost setting now since.
We've ran an outdoor with this? 'Cause 38-2 is very good.
Yeah, we've run this performance boost setting in outdoor.
All right.
I'm trying to remember if I changed it after the 12 hours last year.
I don't
But we
think
ran-
so. I thought this was last season was the first season, but it was during the winter time, so we were indoor the whole time.
No, we've had it for quite a while now, because it's a beast. It's fun outside. It's like
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's really fast.
that's
especially for
why
some of
we
these
only give it
guys.
to the drivers who know how to drive. So
Well, that's everybody got it. So
well, I mean, like from our performance setting. So
yeah.
not just your regular.
Yeah, if you
arriving
ask about
drivers.
it, this is when you gotta come and use it. Everybody always asks about it, and then they never show up to this. So
Did we get Dom? Did Dom show up?
yeah, Dom's here.
Okay, cool. I was asking him at the last minute whether he was coming in. Maybe I thought maybe he thought there weren't enough spots, which at some point the website had shown that there was not a lot available.
Yeah, we could blame Grant for that. He said he'd rather go golfing
What?
when he called.
He literally has no other excuse.
No, he said he had golfing. He had to do today, and
He didn't know that before he signed up for the race.
I guess not.
Grant, shame.
But he said he'll use this one as his skip week because you get to skip a week, so or a month.
I guess. Who's up in qualification group 2? We got Clinton Matthews as well as his daughter Josephine, Mark Davis, fan favorite, Jackson Walker, Damon Stevenson, the
Fan favorite.
father, the father of the reigning champion. We're going to talk to Mr. Stevenson here in a little bit. We're going to talk about his championship run out at K1 Circuit when we have a little bit of lull after the end of the qualification round. Not the result he was looking for, but strong performance from the K1 Canton team. As well as Alex Chase. Good to see that name keep coming back up. I finally recognize him because he's been here for several rounds now. So sorry about that, Alex. It takes me a while to get used to knowing everybody. And then Katie and PJ, they are in this round as well. So we're looking forward to seeing them qualify, see what they can do in the outdoor track.
Yeah, the boost is super crazy. I know I ran it during some of the karts this morning, and I was just shocked of how fast it feels on the outdoor because you don't. When you're going on that outdoor, it just kind of carries you all the way around, just that top speed.
It does. Yeah, I didn't clock them with that boost, but I think, Katie, you knocked your camera out already. She hit that bump and boom. Josephine's name is misspelled, guys, if you could correct that for us.
I was wondering what it would be if you ran it like that the whole time. That is insane. That is super fast.
Yeah, you really have to become good at throttle management. And I've actually thought about that for one of the rounds to maybe add a challenge. So these drivers are used to driving the performance mode at the current draw of 73% is what we're currently sitting at right now. You hit the boost, you go to 100%. So, what if the cars were turned up to like 80 during the race? And then you'd have to do a lot more throttle manipulation because the power really drives the car through the corner a lot harder, and it becomes a lot more to handle. So that would be an interesting task. And plus the drivers wouldn't get anything to – thanks, guys, for fixing that spelling. The drivers wouldn't get a lot of chance to practice with us, so that might
the
be
fun
interesting
part.
as well. Yeah,
That's what we did with the 12 hours that one time when we bumped the kart up. Made it a little bit trickier for those faster drivers.
Yeah, but even at the 12-hour, what did we call it? The qualifying car, which we gave everybody the same car to qualify for that year. That was not the performance settings we have now. Like, that amp draw was lower than what we have now, yeah. So boost is actually the fastest we've ever had before, so. PJ Mannypenny going to leap to the top of the leaderboard. A lot of cars sitting over to the side trying to find track space, but that's kind of unusual because there's only 8 people on track right now. We can easily run 14, 15 people on a heat, but is it Jackson Walker now that's having the issue? Because he does not set a lap time yet, so. PJ is right ahead in the number 36 machine. As Mark Davis is going to jump to the top. All right, 38.8. Purple is the fastest lap of the session whenever you see that color. Very much like Formula One standard, so all straight.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. You can't put him in another qualifier, or else when you advance, it's not going to advance because it's going to confuse the system with the same name in 2 qualifiers.
Do you know why he's sitting off to the side?
Said the same thing that his dad had. The cart's just not moving, not turning on or anything.
Okay.
Anyways, Mark Davis, 38.4.
Yeah.
Some of the guys down there when I was in the pits were skeptical on the 38.2. But look, here's Mark with the 38.4. I mean,
yeah,
these are going to be some fast times we see today, especially if you're using that boost like a couple times outside.
There's Mark in the white helmet. He's going to run inside Zach.
You can maybe use it 2 times, I want to say.
That's a good question. We'll have to ask the drivers how often are they going to boost? Because obviously going outside, 1 is pretty good to get you to the top speed. And you could boost a second time, but it's really going to push you really hard into the outside corner.
Yeah. Now, like if you have
Nate, watch for that white helmet coming out.
To try to
right there's Mark.
Close like some gaps and everything, you could definitely try it. But yeah, you're just gonna have to use your brake a little harder going into that turn right there. But Mark's looking very good here.
Last lap, 38.4. Is that our fastest lap time so far? I already forgot who. What
38.2 was
that was Garrett's.
Okay. Yes. Do we just like retire this one? You think that would work?
No, I would just leave it. No
just
time.
Leave it.
Yeah. I mean, if he needs to run another qualifier, they need to just put him in the last heat. He needs to qualify, and then they'll just manually figure out where he's supposed to go.
Manually figure everybody though.
I think
no, because it won't advance. The system crashes.
Even because there's no time.
Yeah, because there's 2 of them in there. Yeah, that could work. Would you let them?
I mean, they probably should. I don't know why they couldn't have just treated it like a kart swap and just put him in a new car, put him out back on track.
Because the kart's dead, so we have to stop the race. Someone has to go out there, push the kart all the way around.
Where is it?
Thought he was stuck in that turn.
I have not seen it on track.
I think Armand was able to get him in because he was right close to the pit entrance.
Okay.
Would you care if like he ran under a different account?
I don't know who would have for
like
that.
If we just put Jonathan's name in there on his account and then we go based off of that, so then we'll put him when we advance it at least advances to where we'll just put Jackson where Jonathan's name is.
You probably could. I mean, if you're for sure, I don't know. We've only tried that one time when we advanced somebody with 2 qualifiers, so I don't know what it's going to do.
No, it's going to do it. I just know it's going to.
On board, David Stevenson, he missed the pit entrance, so he's used
As
to
did
the old.
everybody in the first one, too.
Yeah, we saw that, too.
Is Mark Davis 38.3 with his best, so right now he's P2.
Sitting pretty good.
And Katie with the 38.7. 38 is definitely going to be where you want to be.
We'll follow Damon one time around here and see if he gets the pit lane coming in.
Hopefully. We follow him one more time.
It's good that we're practicing in advance. So
go all the way around. There we go.
There we go. Cool. All right, as we check down on our drivers who are gearing up for the A main tonight, that'll be our last qualifying group before we sort these guys. We're going to put them in 2 finals tonight. The finals are 30 minutes.
I'm interested to see what times these guys are going to get.
Yeah, it's going to be
how
interesting.
Garrett and Mark are running. Is it going to be like a 37.5? Or maybe they got really good times, Garrett and Mark, to where that's like kind of going to be the...
It's a question for the chat. Do you guys think that we're going to be able to hit 37 seconds tonight?
I will say it.
Yeah.
Because Tyler got 38.3. That's the record right now. Then you add boost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's entirely plausible.
Are we going to hit a 36?
How many drivers will be in the 37s? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'd say 2, 3.
Out of the 8 drivers, I'm going to guess 6.
6?
6. I think 6 of the drivers are going to make the 37s.
1, 2. I'd say 4.
So half the field, and then the
4.
A group qualifying. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm sweaty. I was running, trying to turn off all these carts. It's like 110 degrees outside.
Or like 85. On board with the blue helmet of Tyler Stevenson. The guy is just dominating everything we've got to throw at him tonight. Keep an eye on this guy. He's going to be in the number 8.
Actually, Tyler doesn't get boost this race, but everybody else does. So.
That would be something, yeah. Assuming the onboard number is correct.
I think that's 8.
It should be 8.
That looks right.
I always wonder if it's a 9, though.
No,
it's 8.
It's an 8.
Oh, also Gavin Patterson. He's got an onboard. And Anthony Dorofsky. He's got an onboard as well.
Wow. Oh.
Welcome to the DK Fence sponsorship. If you guys haven't checked it out already, the 6 hour sign up is live. So that's going to be September 11th this year. That is going to be another team race. It's going to be 6 hours long. And this guy right here already signed up to be on helping or coaching one of the teams over there. So
5 spots are already signed up. So what, we got 5 more?
Yeah, I believe so.
Better hurry up because they will fill up quick once people start really finding out.
Once they watch this stream, all of our hundreds of viewers.
There might be a K1 Speed Canton team.
That would be fun. Should we have a Canton team? It's up in the air whether we're going to actually stream that one because we're trying to keep the cost really low. And obviously there's a cost to production and stuff like that. We've set the entry fee to $900 because it's just a lot for people to bite off. It is like a more casual event. It's not our pinnacle event. It's not the 12 hours. It's just a fun Friday night that we enjoy doing in the fall to try to involve the outdoor track. So we're just trying to make it a little bit more casual. But, yeah, that was one of the ideas we're kicking around is it'd be fun to have a K1
And then we'll be able to have a K1 Can team with James in it.
Yeah, you can actually
James.
You can see how slow I really am in real life. Jensen Patterson jumping up there to the top of the leaderboard. Oh, yeah, we have our race director, Armand. Go ahead.
Hey, no, sorry. With all the issues with mechanical, we're trying to get everything sorted out here. Heads up, the headsets don't seem to be working out here, so I'm using the trackside mic. Quick question for Adam, though.
Oh, I just didn't have you unmuted. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Quick question for Adam. If Jackson didn't set a time in the B main, would that still be an issue if you ran a different one?
I'm not sure. We'll find out when we advance.
So what'd you end up doing?
We got Armand in the race.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there you go. We got me. Hopefully my alter ego can perform highly. We'll see.
Good luck. Ooh, Jensen 37. All right, go on. It should. I guess we'll find out.
So the pit lane never triggered the cart, and we tried to reset it on track, but it never worked. So he crawled around, went into the pits, but he lost about 3.5 minutes doing so at speed 2. So we put him in this qualifier instead.
Okay.
Yeah, it should work, but yeah, we'll see. Get your Excel ready.
And I'll unmute the microphones for you so that you can Talk
Can you hear me?
is- there.
Check. Can you hear me on the mic?
Yep, now I got you.
perfect. Heads up, the rest of the crew, John and Zach, cannot hear through the headsets. Do you know what that issue is?
Well, make sure they're on. Yeah, just make sure they're on.
As we have 4 guys into the 37s. Dave Patterson, 37.721. He's sitting second on pole here with Tyler Stevenson, P1.
The number 19 right there, he's going to come into the inside, Zach. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drivers so far in the 37s.
Anthony's definitely going to get it. Oh, and there we go. Alex, 37.8. That's 5. What'd you say, 6?
Yes. I said 6.
I believe almost all these guys can get it.
And Dom should be able to bump there, too.
Dom and Xander has 38.1 just like that. Xander was running some crazy practice laps.
All right, so Tyler's coming outside. The number 8. Yeah, there are switches on those headsets, guys, so make sure
and
they're
you can-
turned on because some people have been turning them off
If
instead
you
of just
want to
pulling the
use
battery out.
A, you can press A, and it should light up.
Yeah, but if it's not turned on, it won't work. So Tyler improved again, 37.2.
Dave, 37.5. Alex, 37.6. These are some insane times.
That's
Gavin's right behind Jensen. Maybe you're going to follow him. We'll see what times they can get.
Yeah, they're coming inside, so let's get these guys.
Beautiful.
Jensen Patterson keeping a lot of pressure on. Hey, you're not supposed to laugh.
Gavin got past him there.
Yeah.
The 2 brothers out
The
here.
two
going into
brothers.
3.
We'll talk about that here in a few minutes, guys. Don't worry. Tyler looked like he backed off there at the end. These guys are coming out.
Yeah, Tyler just has so much speed in that kart. Anthony and Xander are still 38.0. Do you think Dom knows that boost is working?
He should. He's run the race enough. He'll probably claim that there wasn't. I don't know. Did we miss? Okay, Alex Eccleberry. There he is. He's sitting in third right in front of my face. I was like, where's Alex?
He's one.
Alex Eccleberry has been on a tear, ladies and gentlemen.
A tear.
And
We
looks
all
like
thought that first GP was like, oh, Alex, like, okay. And people were speculation that the kart and stuff,
yeah.
but
Follow him, Nate. He's on our screen. He's going to come inside Zach.
next GP he came out here and did the same thing almost. And his times have been really good. As you can see him here, 37.6.
And let's see what he does on the last time by as he goes across timing line.
38.
And, yeah, no improvement there.
He's got a couple 37s in there, which 37s looks like that's going to be the times that you need.
Huge confidence booster from Alex based on his recent performances. And
Tyler.
his biggest thing has been the biggest mover. So he's gotten, the last 2 rounds, he's gotten a bonus point for being the biggest mover. He moved 5 and 7 positions respectively in the last 2 rounds. So the kid hasn't necessarily qualified really well, but he's shown excellent race pace.
As Armand there did pretty decent, 39.4. Let's make sure everybody gets into the pits. Tyler, 37.1. That will put him on pole, almost into the 36s.
So I think we're split. So we actually had 5 drivers get into 37s, so it wasn't 4 or 6.
I was banking on Anthony being one of them at least, and Dom.
Huh.
I mean, yeah, almost all of them could have.
Let's check out the number 8 machine in the battery telemetry and see where we ended up with a number. They do have 15 boosts loaded on the car. And, yeah, he used all of them, so.
Who?
Was that Dom you're talking about?
I tested that kart this morning, and it worked. I mean, how many times did it boost? If it boosted twice, I don't see why there would be a problem.
What's he in, 11?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't show that he used any. We got to get Tyler Stevenson because we want to talk to him during this downtime. So, guys, if you could grab a headset for him.
But Good news is Dom's pretty quick, pretty good, that he can make up a lot of room there come the finals.
I see Tyler picking up the headset there. And Zach, we got camera on him?
What's up, guys?
Hi, Tyler. Hang on, we're just trying to get Zach, your camera guy.
Okay. Do I need this down? I can't remember if this goes down. Or...
Yep. Nope. Talk on that one. All right. Now we got you. Hey, Tyler Stevenson, tell us a little bit about going to K1 Speed Nationals. We saw good qualifying performance. You were out there in those new karts and that big outdoor 1.7 mile track. Give us the rundown.
Yeah. So we went out to Cali. Me and Gavin both made nationals. Went out. It was pretty fun. We both did pretty good. I mean, we made nationals, so that's good. But from my perspective, I qualified 12th in the A main, which I wasn't too happy about, but in the end, it's the A main, so I was pretty happy about that. Then during the race, I made my way up to 5th place by the second lap, and then chasing down 4th, the driver in 4th went wide on a turn. I tried to sneak under them, and they ended up turning into me. And then I went into the barriers and didn't finish, but it was a good experience. It was a lot of fun. The karts are really fun. The track's really fun. I mean, other than the result, it was really fun.
Now, you went out there a few weeks prior, maybe a month before you started running these cars. You got a lot of practice in. Then you also went out a few days early. But then something happened in qualifications where you were just able to drop some time. Tell us a little bit about where your lap times ended up.
Yeah, they were, I mean, compared to like the top dogs there, I think I was up there with them. I think I had the pace to be in the worlds or top 3 in the nation. But yeah.
We were super bummed when we were watching the race, and then all of a sudden you didn't come around, and we jumped on Kart Chaser in the live stream, and we realized that you'd been crashed out, and we're like, why doesn't he keep going or put him back on track? But
yeah.
Unfortunately, something mechanical that took the car out, right?
Yeah, I ran into the barriers and kind of like the front end got stuck under the wheel, and
gotcha.
I was a little frustrated, so I just left it there.
Yeah.
But yeah. And shout out to Aiden too. I forgot about him. He made nationals. Pretty unfortunate with kart troubles for him, but
yeah,
pretty cool that he made it out too.
So somebody who is thinking about running GP and doing the whole thing, the national or whole series throughout the year and trying to make it to nationals, what kind of advice would you give them?
Just stick through it. My first, I think I started about a year and a half ago, and I started mid-season, and I wasn't up there at the top, but I just kept going, kept coming in, kept practicing, and I mean, you put some work in, it's going to pay off. And if you come here, everybody's going to try and help you. I mean, everybody's super helpful. So, but that's my thing. Just stick with it.
And do you see this as an opportunity to keep moving up through the motorsports chain? Obviously, we had Porsche out there this year as well. That was a good motivational pitch as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, definitely. Especially if you can go out perform at nationals, I think there's a good opportunity to try and advance for sure.
So, other than crushing competition here, what else is on your racing plans? You got anything planned this summer?
No, I might get a gas kart, but we'll see about that. Just this and sim racing for now.
Yeah, Dave Patterson is doing a hard push on the kart, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love one. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
And that way you could run it yourself. So.
Yeah, and I'd like to see kind of where I pair up against some of the gas karting. So.
Well, you've definitely shown the pace and the talent, so we wish you luck tonight, and thanks for talking with us. And congratulations on what was an unfortunate ending to the national championship, but thanks for representing our center.
Yep,
so.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was kind of a mixed bag, I think, with the national championships, with the because we were out there, we got to see everything firsthand, and we definitely saw improvements this year. So operationally wise, Circuit had been really on top of their game. The schedule they put out was perfect. I mean, they ran
and
on
they
time,
were on time,
which is tough to do when you got that many moving pieces and
about 80 people each, teen, adult, and juniors. It was a lot. I mean, everybody's going to complain about something, so
yeah,
they at least ran it on time.
And I know there's a lot of stories about what happened, and Yeah, there were some unfortunate incidents, but the national championship thing, from the perspective of like building something from scratch, has gained a little bit, and so a little bit better every year. Just keep building on it, and
the
so
best too is the racers are going to get better every year.
Yeah,
especially the guys that like have gone out there and they keep going out there. There's a couple of those guys are very good.
And we know what it's like building the 12 hours from scratch. It's like that things happen and things break, and there's all this stress test stuff. It's like you're starting something from scratch. So
yeah.
Always growing pains, but overall, I think the K1 team did a good job out there.
It's good to see Tyler being able to compete with those guys because before his accident, he had that pace. He definitely had pace to. I mean, he went from 12th to 4th.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and if he had just been able to make that podium, he would have been moving on to the Worlds. So, well, he's still leading the GP this year.
He'll be back next year.
He'll be back. Hopefully even bigger and better and faster. So,
all right, we're going to have B group head on out there.
Remember, that is your responsibility.
Yep.
Oh, it's a beautiful evening in Ohio tonight. So nice to finally have the doors open and the warm weather.
Yeah, we're missing Ponce's cars.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Ponce tried to be here tonight with us.
Yeah,
but he was
sometimes camera shy. I'm kidding.
Hey, you know.
I'd rather have him up there than me.
Good shot of the trash can there, Ralphie.
You can look at the other one with the raccoon.
Is Armand going to test the boost on car 11 or just set it aside? Negative? All right. Well, we're waiting for the named update here. This is going to be an onboard for the number 22
I think that's
machine.
Connor Arata.
Nice. So leading the field for the B main tonight is going to be Clinton Matthews, and make sure we grab that. And Josephine is going to be second. Connor Arata is going to be third. So good qualification run from him, as well as Nathan and Xander rounding out the starting top 5 there for this race. So
where'd that go?
You got to grab it.
I did.
You got to save it before you click off of it.
How do you save it?
No, when it pops up, hurry up because you lost it there. Just stick with a camera phone.
Yep.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Connor Arata.
Yes.
Clinton and Josephine, you're going down the order.
Yes.
I don't know what name you left off on, but newbie Nathan Krauser.
Yep.
Zach texted me saying Xander got bit by a bee, so his first qualifier.
Xander Carson or Dugan?
I think Dugan, because it was before Xander Carson was out there.
Oh, man.
Then we got Jackson Walker, Alex Chase, Justin, Joe, Daniel, Graham, and Ricky. It's nice seeing, I think Joe and Graham, they were the guys that showed up to GP. So they came for this is their first endurance race.
Same rules as always. 1 pit stop required. You have to do a kart swap, but you can do it at any time. The batteries can last all 30 minutes, but the pit stop is in there for strategy and for you to drive 2 different karts.
There is a name that is not in this qualifier. Can you figure out what name that is? Shocked me when I looked.
Somebody who's normally in the B main or what?
Yep.
We'll switch over. I don't know.
Damon Stevenson.
Oh, Damon
qualified
Stevenson.
the A main.
All right. What? Very last?
Very last.
All right.
That's still a lot. I know a lot of people are like, I just want to qualify for the A main. That's like a goal for a lot of people. So he bumped up. I know he comes to GP and practices there too. So we'll see what he can do. Maybe he can take some learn something from Tyler and move up the field.
One thing I was going to do this week, and I didn't get around to doing it, I was going to go through the field and figure out all the cars that Tyler has won in.
Probably every single one.
It's
at least he's driven every single one.
Well, he's definitely driven them all, but I mean as far as wins. We'll throw up the point standings here for just a minute because we haven't covered that yet.
Oh, yeah.
But before... oh, wait. That's the wrong button. Jensen.
Jensen Patterson here.
What are you doing, Jensen?
He did this for about 30 minutes straight. 30 minutes, and people were looking at us.
It's trying to capture his picture.
I think he had a monster that
There
morning.
we go. Now he got it. Shh, don't tell his mom that he had monsters.
Oh,
Anyway, I meant to hit the points button. That was the wrong one.
it was a good trip.
No surprise, Tyler Stevenson sitting up there at the top of the leaderboard. And Jensen Patterson second in the scoring pylons. Alex Eckelberry, like we talked about, the man who is on a move.
Wow.
What was his final qualifying spot?
He will be third.
Starting third tonight.
I think that's his best. Look at Dave Patterson in second.
You know, Alex started in Season 5, and we're now in Season 8. And if you want any better example of how you just keep pushing through,
Yep.
watch this guy. In papaya. I was corrected this week. It is not papaya orange. Papaya is its own color. So in case I didn't make that
orange though,
it is an oranges type color, but McLaren actually made that their own color. So anyway, Grant Osser, who is not going to be racing with us tonight in the fourth spot, Gavin Patterson, Jensen's brother, and then Dom D'Angelo, Dave Patterson, Xander, Ryan Kramer, who's not racing tonight either, and then Mark Davis made it into the top 10 for all the Mark Davis fans.
And Mark also finished, I want to say, ninth place on the grid for the A main. That A main's going to be crazy. Oh, not lined up.
So, Graham Ruiz, is this Flickinger? Flickinger?
Flickinger.
I'll say Flickinger. Hopefully that's correct. You guys can correct us if necessary. And yes, like you said, on board we finally got the name. It's Connor. And then our pole sitter for the B main, Clinton Matthews tonight. He'll be in the number 6. I'll make sure I've got the pit timer reset and then running the scoreboard when that starts. So we're glad you guys have joined us. If you just now found the stream, welcome to K1 Speed Canton. We're getting ready to run our first 30-minute race tonight. We like to showcase the indoor-outdoor track that we have as well as the electric system that we've got. These batteries have been specifically engineered for us. We've been running them for quite a while, and this is just one of those races that we get to showcase that technology in. The timer will come up with 30 minutes on the board, and it will be a timed race. And then after we finish this one, it will be into the A main.
Well, let's hope for a clean race here and wait for Ricky to pit within the first 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
And then we know the race is on.
We'll be ready for the camera in the back of the field with Graham if need be, but otherwise we're going to follow the leaders, camera guys, as we switch in and out. And off they go. Clinton's going to lead the field. His daughter's going to be close in tow in the number 16, and Connor Arata.
You know they're going to battle those two.
A little bit of battles joining right here. It was Jackson Walker getting in the mix with the red helmet, and there goes Josephine. She's going to take the lead right out of the gate as she runs to the outside, and we have a stalled car on the track. Trying to try to see if they can get him going before this field comes around.
Josephine
number 16 making a quick jump on the field.
Yeah, she passed her father so quick, but she goes a little wide out there. Looks like she just kind of lost control of the cart. She hit that barrier.
Probably on that boost button. Connor is going to be close on the tails as well back there. He's going to try to keep Clinton honest as they try to navigate their 15 boosts that they've got to manage throughout their kart stint. You know, one of the things we talked about with doing the faster cars, or one of the strategies we were talking about, the thing we forgot to mention is that if you don't keep your car long enough, you don't get to use all 15 boosts. So
yeah, you definitely want to use all your boosts before you swap your cart. Sounds like we already got some people smacking some barriers down there.
Otherwise, Josephine's got several car lengths in command. She's going to swing that wide
again
to the outside. Clinton's going to hang on to it and going to jam up Connor there, and Nathan Crosser is going to be right on the tail there. A little bit of adjusting with cold tires coming into the indoor track. A lot of these drivers haven't done a lot of practice on the outdoor yet other than the qualification run they just ran. And now, apparently, which battle are you following here, Zach? I guess that's the one with Jackson Walker. He's going to come out with the red helmet.
Jackson and Alex Chase there. Did you see those two?
Daniel Johnson's going to go purple in this early stint as Jackson's going to round the inside. So right in front of him, there's a 3-car battle going on, and they're going to Clinton Matthews turn sideways as he's going to be facing the wrong way into the carousel.
This is what we talked about. Unfortunately, it happens, but.
And so Adam's going to get around that replay for us so we can watch it.
I was not told this.
All right, so otherwise the battle is going to be rounding the outside. 4 cars in tow.
Yeah, it looks like Jackson and Alex are able to catch up here to, I want to say that's Connor and Josephine. I guess we got 5 of them coming into here.
Sun setting and causing long shadows as the number 19 is going to squeeze his way, Daniel Johnson.
That was a good pass.
He's really up to speed quickly as he's going to move up a spot also with that purple lap, one of the first drivers in the 39s. Jackson's going to continue to provide push to Connor Arata as they go through turn 4.
Connor looks like he threw up his hand, but it looks like Connor just kind of went into that turn a little too fast. As you can see them probably smacking the boost button right here as you can feel the power. Jackson's just being pressured by Alex here in the 14 car. As Josephine goes purple with a 39.2.
Checking the boosts on the number 16. It looks like she's used all
of them.
That's the wrong. Oh, she's up on 3. Okay, I was going to say that was way too many for the number of minutes we got on the track. Here they come outside.
Sounds like I heard over the radio that kart 22 has a 5-second penalty.
Okay.
Looks like that might have been the incident that occurred with Clinton in that carousel that spun Clinton around. But yes, we are starting a new thing today. Everybody agreed on it to where everybody was okay with it, that we're going to go a local yellow. Just the whole race is a yellow flag. There's no passing under yellow. Just be cautious. There is a caution on the track.
Okay, so try to keep the race rolling. As Ricky's going to be the first one hitting into the pits, and this battle goes outside.
We told them we'll be quick with the yellows to go yellow to green, just so we're not sitting there on yellow and you can't pass.
There are track lights mounted outside now that we've expanded the track. Try to give the driver heads up. The number 14 really running wide, Alex there. All that track distance is going to cost you a little bit of lap time as we see his lap time running in the 39.7. See what he triggers this time by. Pretty similar, just the 39.9.
It's good to know Ricky's here and he's pitted. I don't know if Ricky was here. Or maybe
watching
he was.
The pit cam for us?
Yep. Did you see Ricky there in the car? It's perfect. I already had it set up for the first pit.
Nathan Crosser up in the second position now as they're going to be rounding inside and keeping Jackson Walker. Wow, he's going to get pushed to the outside, but he is trying to make up some ground as he continues to trudge his way through the field. He's going to be stuck on the outside of this turn. He's going to put Nathan Crosser on the inside and give him a bump, and he's going to cost him 2 spots there. Nathan had the inside line. If he just could have stuck to it, that probably would have allowed him to keep those spots, but he's going to lose those as now Jackson's going to be out there moving up. Now Jackson's got quite a gap on the car behind. That'll resort the order. Nathan's going to be scored now in 6th spot as he's going to have Joe hot on his tails as he slides sideways, but going to lose a little bit of ground there. Pressure's on. The nerves are tight. I can feel it from up here. getting in these races for the first time, especially for these new drivers. There's a lot here.
It is intense, especially with the boost and everything. It's just
Great shot. Nathan's going to close down on him there in the number 26. He's going to protect the inside, but he's going to be caught to the outside, and that's going to cause Joe to swing wide. And then the number 13 is Xander
you see him
Dugan.
boosting right here, coming into that turn as he's boosting.
Oh, he's going to get spun sideways, and that's going to give Xander Dugan an opportunity to probably make a pass. No, does not make it.
Unfortunately, you can see that Joe hit that boost going into that turn, and that's what it does. Is you're coming so fast that you're going to spin out.
Hard on the brakes.
Nathan's just going to hold that position here as he needs to take these corners a little more tight because he's just letting these guys get past him.
Now that's going to allow the number 32 to make some headway. Hopefully we're saying this correctly. Is Joe Magyar?
Not sure.
He's going to be in the winner in that whole battle there as a group of cars all come to the inside.
These guys
this time hopefully a little bit smoother.
There we go. Yeah, and Joe got spun around there when he messed up and was still able to get back into the front of this pack.
It was good recovery.
As you can see, Xander's trying to close off some distance to Nathan here, taking these turns very tight. Joe did a good job trying to get around Nathan outside, keeping it clean.
Coming out, Nate. Now let's watch this gap as they go to the S's this time. If
It
Nathan
always closes up.
Yeah. Nathan's still swinging out just a little bit wide, and that's given Xander a little bit of space there as they come inside. Xander's going to have the preferred line inside. If he can outbrake him, that'll give him the spot.
Yeah, there we go. So it looks like kart 19, and that's going to be just Daniel Johnson's into the pits. My bad.
It's the longest straightaway in the K1 circuit for the outdoor track. Why? Because it's the only one.
Yeah, I love that straight. It looks like
Nathan now.
Graham's going to be able to try to pass Nathan again. Nathan's having some trouble on those S turns outside as it looks like
keeping the heat on.
Clinton's flying through both of them. Oh, he tried to take it into turn one.
We'll go on board with Clinton Matthews now that he's got some laps.
Oh,
some other traffic around him.
You just see Clinton there just flying through. You can see, going
to get squeezed here. Clinton's got to give him a lot of room on the outside there.
Oof.
Pushing that barrier out, making a little bit more room.
That's a good pass there.
Intense battle in the middle of the B main tonight as Alex Chase gets his purple lap with a 39-0.
Yeah, these guys are battling right now. Everybody keeps going wide on a couple of these turns. If they can tighten it up, they'll be putting down some pretty fast times.
So you got Xander Dugan in the orange shirt leading this group here where we got Clinton Matthews and Graham Fleckinger, and Nathan Crosser is now pushed to the back of that group as they continue to battle back and forth lap after lap. There's only 10 minutes off the clock so far.
Only. Everybody keeps going a little wide coming around that turn outside.
Well, that is something that is not natural for the drivers who are driving here for the first time.
No,
that hug in the inside is what's really going to drop you another second, and it's not the natural line. Justin Walker sling it to the inside, but can he keep it?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to there. So it's going to be side by side coming up to here. Just don't squeeze. Everybody, there we go.
Graham's got to give him a little bit of room there, but he's got to be careful because Daniel Johnson's right on his tail.
We'll see if Nathan can try to get a pass there on Graham.
Nice and smooth through the S's. That was a good trail right there. Everybody following in line.
Yeah, Justin should have that line down, so maybe they'll learn from him.
Still coming in a little hot when they hit that indoor section turn there. We still call that turn 6.
You don't know if they're boosting. You could maybe boost right through there.
Yeah,
if you really want to. I mean, it's going to be hot, and you're going to need to really brake, but it's going to be a little bouncy too, hitting that difference of the track.
now they've got this kind of sorted out. Let's figure out where
Josephine
is. Seemingly checked out from the field.
Yeah,
Looks like she's got a 4-second gap on Connor.
I think this is her coming
That's
outside.
her. Yeah, almost going to get ready to lap the field.
Look at her just flying around out there.
Number 16 is going to hit the inside. Gets jammed up just a little bit, and then if we drop back just a little bit, that's probably the gap to the number 22 of Connor Arata.
You'll see Connor's right there.
Gap now. Oh, okay. There was 2 cars back. Thanks. Keeping the gap right at the 4.5 second mark.
Oop, we got Clinton into the pits here. As Clinton did drop all the way down to 11th place and moved all the way back up to 6th after his spin out.
He recovered pretty well from that. Otherwise, this is your leader hitting lap 19. Checking car 16 for boost. Again, it doesn't look like she's been utilizing it a lot. So let's back up our time window for just a little bit and see. She's coming outside there, Nate. It looks like she's about halfway through the boost. These are estimates based on our telemetry on the battery, but it looks like we're sitting right around 8 boosts for her. So she hasn't quite exhausted them yet. Must be liking that number 16. She kept that lap on the last time to the 39.4.
Nice.
Sorry.
Nice.
That was definitely the wrong.
That guy looked angry. Guy had steam coming out of his ears.
Meant to bring up the pit cam, sorry.
Oh, you got Jensen's video?
All right, so
Oh, he's gone.
I didn't want to full screen that one. Josephine now hitting purple lap. She's on the 16. All right, so sorry. I'll get this camera in the pits organized here.
Oh, we got one more coming up, and that's Xander Dugan. So you can see Xander there. Still got 10 seconds. That's a good pit stop for him.
Josie breaks into the 38s. 38.97. Check up on board with Connor Arata as we get rid of that
Wait,
pit
which
board
one
there.
is that?
Pits.
This?
Yeah, no. Well, either one doesn't matter.
So if I press it,
It'll bring up pits. Yeah,
do you
you
want
can
me
do
to
that.
just do that?
Yeah, you can do that. This one fades it in. This one cuts it in.
Oh, okay.
Do a little on-job training here on the fly. Let's see. We still have Clinton Matthews. He's hanging out there in the 25. Doesn't look
Going
like he's got
little
too much.
way wide. Rubbing the outside of the barriers all the way around the track.
They're going to the gas lines where they run everything smooth and RPMs up.
Yeah, everybody's been doing a lot of gas racing.
If they watch my Instagram take for what was it posted yesterday? I think it posted yesterday.
Oh, for K1?
Yeah, got to get it off the throttle and
Yep.
turn in and use the electric motor to push out. Yeah. I was also thinking today that you realize we're 2 months removed from the 12 hours this year. Doesn't that feel like it was forever
It
ago?
always feels like that.
Which means we're almost halfway to the 6 hours. So, all right, Zach, I'm looking for your camera to see who you've got. Is there anybody else who has battles on track? Feel free to add your microphone if you need to.
It's a fly up here.
As far as battles go, I don't think there's a whole lot going on right now.
Looks like we got Kart 26, Nathan, into the pits here. We'll try to grab him up here.
Armand, if you have a chance to jump in, we'll take any kind of feedback you've got.
Yeah, so I mean, fairly clean race so far. We had a spin for Clinton that resulted in a 5-second penalty for Connor, who has yet to serve that. And then Justin had an issue at the start. So basically, he is owed a lap total. What I did is I stopped him and put him back at the end of the pack. So he is scoring 1 lap down since we can't adjust it on the timing.
All right, copy that. Jackson Walker heading inside the red helmet. He's scored in third, the number 7 machine. Really keeping pace. I mean, I'm trying to keep track of the gaps and not seeing a big difference in here. However, Alex Chase is going to continue to be moved up due to the pit stop cycle.
It was on him. He was just in row 2, so it's hard to get that camera.
Oh.
Because the Chargers are in the way.
Now everybody's going to do their kart swaps. We got 3, yeah.
This is when it happens. Everybody pits, and it's just straight chaos down there for the track ops.
Yeah, they're waiting for
It's
the
like
halfway
you got a
mark.
30-minute race, and you guys all want to pit at the same time? Come on.
Zach, you can stay on track. We'll use our pit camera for that.
As I think I saw Armand down there talking to Connor about his 5-second penalty.
And, yeah, we were watching Jackson, who's now the leader because Josephine is in the pits. And according to our estimates, Josephine did not exhaust her boost. Looks like she maxed out right at 10. So we'll see what Jackson can do. He had about a 4.5 second gap.
She definitely ran that blue line.
About a 4.5 second gap to make up. So now that he is on track with clear track space, if there's any chance to make up some ground, now's the time to do it. We'll follow Jackson around the carousel.
You're just going to have to get used to it for right now.
Trying. Xander Dugan going purple.
Holy, 38.7.
I think he's figured out a boost strategy.
He must have. So you can see Xander. Yep, there you go. That's a good little line. Going a little wide going into that S turn, as we can see Clinton here now. Sitting in 10th.
But basically the next car we'll be watching out for is Jackson to see when he pits and when he does, how that's going to change, if anything. Oh, no. Did something happen to Clinton? Did he try to pit? Or just... He's still under power, so not quite sure what happened there. If he thought maybe somebody was alongside of him, he couldn't move into the pits?
I think he already pit.
Yeah.
Maybe a quick stall, or would that cut the power?
I'm not sure. It looks like he'll be on the button now, though.
You think it was the GoPro leg?
No, he definitely slowed down. He pointed to something.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like he got like bumped or something, it felt like. It looked like.
See what Connor's up to. He's now in car number 1.
Nope, that's the wrong guy.
Oh, sorry, that's Joe.
They got cameras, all cart numbers, cameras, names, everything's mixed up here.
Not everything. Just
No,
this.
this is
This is Joe.
no.
He's
This
in
is
car number
Graham
1.
Flickinger. Where does it say Joe's in 1?
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Graham Flickinger. See, people, when you go out that first garage door, do you stay like towards the middle, or are you far to the left?
On the exit, stay in the middle, yeah.
Like kind of like middle
Yeah.
to the left. But some of the guys, I always try to tell them, go in the middle and don't, like even right here coming in, don't hug that barrier. You want to be in the middle again coming in.
I don't think that's the way the fast guys run the indoor. The coming inside, though.
Well, inside you want to hug the left barrier.
Yeah, correct. But on the out, are you
Stay
talking
in the
about
middle.
going out
like
through the
in
door
the
or
middle
coming
the
in?
whole way around, pretty much.
Yeah, I think if you watch the fast guys coming inside, they're not going to be in the middle of the track.
Yeah, you're going to hug that barrier
Right. Yep.
on
All right.
the inside.
Here they come outside. Nate, we're following these guys right here. This group of 3 grouping up.
Justin Graham and Connor here.
It's been a consistent battle across these 3 guys tonight.
Looks like we got kart 14. Alex chases into the pits, so the last two people that need a pit, I want to say, is going to be Justin and Jackson.
Looks like, was that Connor who let...
Or Graham let Connor by there.
We're on the outdoor camera now, Nate, so let's see, who are we following?
Jackson Walker coming in.
Yeah, so let's pick up Jackson and see where he's going to sort out through. Because this is the gap that we were interested in to see where when he does complete his pit stop. So go ahead and follow him for a little bit because he's only got 7.5 minutes to get that pit stop done.
Don't forget about Jackson. Make sure you pit.
Oh, he won't. He's coming outside, Nate, there, the red helmet. You just missed him down there at the bottom. There you go.
Oh, what? Oh, everybody's just going so wide on that turn.
Yeah. I think that's also why we haven't seen any low 39s and 38-second lap times. But if Jackson Walker is liking the car, might as well hold on to it as long as possible. Number 7 machine registering outside, hitting the bump, into the sun glare, back into the shade, pushing it through the S's.
Looks like he's going to try to get around Graham here, as it looks like he's going to get it as Graham goes a little wide coming in. Now this is your chance to follow him and try to learn from his line as best as you can.
That number 7 machine is out of boost. From what we can tell, he's exhausted all 15. So it'd be interesting from strategy standpoint, him staying out. You know, if he thinks he's making ground, obviously he's able to hit a 39.8 the last lap time. But with being out of boost and trying to make up the space, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how the strategy plays out.
Yeah, I just don't know where he'll come out whenever he pits with Josephine, I would say, because she'd probably be the one he's going to be in battle with.
112 seconds gap as they update this time by 115.
Think you can figure it out?
No, Armand can. Once Armand figures it out, he'll tell us what the pit delta is. I hardly figured out what the indoor track was, let alone
Yeah,
outdoor.
we do a bunch of different layouts. You never know. Switches every week. As next week we might be having Jokers, I heard, and Joker's fun with the outdoors.
I don't think we're going to go to Joker just yet.
Not yet?
I think we're going to hit reverse outdoor
Okay.
first.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll have to fix turn 1.
Yeah, right. Otherwise, this guy just keeps cruising. We're going to end up with
39.8.
a little over 5 minutes remaining, waiting to see. Looks like not much gaining on the gap there. 115 seconds on the last time by. We'll see if Josephine triggers the timer and changes anything.
Jackson's he's doing good. He has that clean track space. You know, that's what you want. So just try to consistently put down some good times as Josephine passes 111.77.7.
He kept it a little cleaner on the exit of the S's on that lap. Zach, we're on Jackson there.
$39.7.
When's he going to pit?
I don't know. Maybe someone needs to give him a heads up that there's 4 minutes left.
I'm sure he can see the scoreboard.
Oh, he's got a system.
Yeah, we'll trust you got it, Jackson.
He wants to win. He is here to win. A little wide, but that's all right.
There we go.
There he goes.
Okay. We will follow him into the pits because he is our leader, so we're going to be of particular interest to him.
Oh, man. I don't know. I think
Well, the gap was a 111 according to the scoreboard there. And when they first started the pit stop cycle, last number I saw was about 4.5 seconds. So All right, we'll keep him on the down low, and we will switch overhead, Zach, to wherever our leader is. Josephine will be watching to see where she comes out.
Looks like she just passed the line, so they're going to come out almost.
It's going to be pretty close.
Right on each other.
But I've said that before and been completely wrong, but yeah, there was 40 seconds left on the lap time.
I want to say she's probably going to be a turn ahead. She'll be coming around turn 1 as
That's you, Nate.
Jackson starts hitting his throttle to leave the pits. As you can see, Jackson pulling up to the line right here.
If Josephine keeps this tidy.
Yeah, she's definitely got a lot more than we think.
Yeah. And he's got to get back up to speed
we'll
as well.
We'll see where he comes out. If it's not first, is it going to be second? Hook it up!
Number 15.
Terrible way to merge there.
Joe kind of slammed on the brakes there. I don't know that they were anticipating that. And that's going to be Dad right there, right beside him in the 13.
Oh, gosh. As he is in front of Connor here, so he is at least in second or third place, I want to say. Oh, we can get rid of that. There's Jackson. I think the merge was a little aggressive, as he kind of looks like he dove in there.
Yeah, the guys coming down the front straightaway have the right of way, and Jackson just has to yield to them, and they might have not realized that. But otherwise, that's good news for Alex Chase, who's moving up. What position did he start in?
Alex Chase. I want to say it wasn't that high. It was 7th. So 6 spots or 5 spots?
Moving up 5, yeah. Let's find Alex Chase in the number 21. Becoming a regular around here. Running GP Series and Endurance.
Oh.
Back-to-back.
Where is he?
Yeah, where is the number 21 machine?
Oh, there he is.
There we go. Big mover on this race so far. He really mixed up in all that traffic at the beginning of the race, but now he's got clear front and back.
So they should be throwing that white flag here pretty shortly.
He's going to be coming outside, and we'll follow him around.
I think he's
we just
ahead
missed
of
him
these
there.
guys.
Yeah.
There he is. Looks like he's just cruising. He's like, no one's in front of me, no one behind me. I'm going to just relax on these last couple laps here.
Which is probably a good thing, considering you've been in the car for 30 minutes now.
And you can see Armand down there with the white flag in his hand.
You know, give this guy a few more laps. You know, he would close that gap running a 39.1 versus Josie's 39.2 on the last one. Outside, Nate. Right there. And we will be watching for Josie as she rounds the carousel one last time.
So
this should be checkered flag, and she is going to take the B main in round number 3.
Awesome job, Josephine. And you see what?
Let me see it. Moving up a spot from the start, the number 2 spot.
Jackson moved up 3 spots, so good for Jackson there.
Yeah, Jackson only hitting just a few laps on that car swap there. Very end, running the number 7 all the way through.
Probably wasn't able to use a boost in 26.
Possibly not, but
and then we'll see if Armand has any changes on the order.
Yeah, basically the whole field. Nah, I'm just kidding. Only 2. So Jackson gets a 5-second penalty for the collision coming out of the pit lane. He cut off Alex. So that is going to push him down, I believe, to 5th.
Yeah, it would be 5th. Because I think Daniel's 14 seconds behind Connor.
And the correction to Justin's time is going to put him in 8th. So the walkers strike again.
All right, I think it should be updated for us.
Otherwise, that was a good run for Jackson other than the merge. So you're saying when he came out of the pits, he just didn't stay left far enough?
Correct, yeah. He just cut right in front of Alex's line. And, I mean, he ended up getting spun, but he got the brunt of it. But he's still getting a penalty.
Gotcha.
Good race for all of them.
So we're going to take a minute to reset between the A and the B main, charge a couple carts. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back, guys. Thanks for hanging with us, guys, as we were sorting through some cart orders and carts charging and so forth. Looks like we're now lined up for that A main and to get underway here in just a minute after we get all of our drivers gridded up. We got Tyler Stevenson up in the front. He's our pole sitter.
I don't think you have to say that.
Yeah, that's kind of a given.
But Dave Patterson
with the best qualification
Seconds.
run in his endurance league career so far.
He beat his 2 kids.
Yep. One kid back there in 4th. You got Jensen Patterson, who qualified right behind the biggest mover of the other races. So this is going to be an interesting battle in the first 4 spots.
These guys, and then followed by Gavin, Anthony, Xander, and we all know Garrett can throw down some crazy fast lap times. So all these guys in this A main are definitely going to battle. As you see Damon there in the 13th position. It's the first time, I think, in the A main in any sort of event we've had here.
All right, so hopefully everybody's ready to go, and we got people off their pedals, and we got the lights ready to go, and hopefully we get a clean start here tonight. We want this A main race to run as well as possible, and off we go. Round number 3, the Endurance Championship Series.
Ooh, who is that over there taking a quick cut inside? I think that's going to be Xander against Anthony, as Anthony was able to defend him pretty well there going into 2 and 3.
We'll follow the leaders as they go outside here for the first time under cold tires. Tyler got a good gap and a good start. As always, Dave Patterson's going to be hot pursuit in the number 17. You can stay just a little bit wider on that angle there for us, and then we can watch these cars swerve through the S's, as now we got a bunch of traffic back there.
Oh, good old Katie, as Dom's going to take the inside on her right there coming into the carousels.
Katie's got a good shot of these cars up in front of her. It looks like she's got Garrett right in front of her, and then Mark Davis diving down to the inside of Xander Carson.
So you can see Alex is already set in purple here for fastest lap on that first lap, as Xander's getting pressured by Mark going outside the doors.
This is where everybody battled up. Katie's going to be down the inside. That's not going to be a lot of space there. She's going to push herself sideways, pushing on the side of Garrett.
Never seen that type of pass.
Pretty optimistic on that one, but that's what we get from the bull. Yep. All right, number 6.
Keeps everybody on their toes out there on the track. You don't want to mess any turn up, or she might be
good defense there from Garrett Schallenberger. He's got 12 hours under his belt. He raced against her a few months ago. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Way to hang in there.
Garrett did really well for that 12 hours, too. I know we talked about it in the past.
Solid performance. I was so impressed with that entire team. Garrett was one of the members of there, just hammered it out for 12 straight hours. What a great team. Back here, we got Tom D'Angelo, who just lost signal on there. He was given the bump to the car in front. Otherwise, smooth sailing as we onboard with Tyler Stevenson.
The disco helmet.
As we switch back overhead here, Alex Eckelberry with Jensen in short tow.
Yeah, Alex is definitely going to be in for a battle there. Jensen is not one to just you don't want Jensen behind you.
That's right. Jensen's number 2 in the championship. He needs to stay up there with Tyler Stevenson in order to maintain the points gap. He's going to be right on the tail, just looking for any kind of mistake that Alex might have still under cold tires. As we see Gavin Patterson, we're going to watch from behind here, just a couple car lengths to see if anything happens. Dave Patterson going purple so far, besting Tyler Stevenson so far.
We would all love for a good old Dave upset to win it.
I
don't think he's won one yet.
I don't know that he's been on a podium yet for an endurance race, but Jensen going to continue to monitor the back of this papaya orange helmet. There's Dave right now, and then coming back here, the gap. There is Alex Eckelberry. Got to keep it clean through the S's, nice and controlled. Hug it to the inside. Jensen not going to make any ground there. Going to open up just a car length on him.
As we have, as usual, all the Mark supporters flying into the chat here.
Battle still continues here between the 3rd, 4th spots.
It's such a long race. I just feel like this is hurting Jensen a little bit.
It probably is. He's going to take a quick look, but not going to have enough space on that run out there.
So you can see Tyler going purple in the top left of the screen here. That might be the spot where Jensen can try to pass it. You can see Alex kind of swinging it a little wide to set him up for the carousel.
Possibly. Now he's going to try to set him up down the inside here. Going to go side by side. Alex Eckelberry is going to get pushed to the side, and Jensen's going to stay just enough room there to get him into turn number 3. And there's Gavin Patterson, who's now going to be right behind the orange helmet of Alex Eckelberry.
And right behind those three is going to be Anthony, too, kind of just waiting for one of them to mess up.
Just out of the corner of my eye, Dave Patterson hitting that 38.0. He's really knocking off the laps there.
So many yellow helmets in this race.
That's going to allow Anthony Narovsky in the white helmet to join back here between the 3rd, 4th, 5th spots.
Yeah, and Xander's
Now,
right behind Anthony.
Now Gavin going down the inside also of the Papaya, and is Alex going to defend on this one? Yes, he is. He's going to keep that space.
Yeah, that's what Alex needs to do more. He's more aggressive. He's such a nice driver. He doesn't want to make anybody upset.
And then Anthony Narovsky is going to be on the boost button, pushing Gavin to the outside. He's going to have the inside line as Xander's going to follow him.
Oh, that was a beautiful move there by Anthony and Xander, and smart by Xander to kind of follow. And
Gavin looking for the spot right there as Xander battles back with him. They go side by side into the indoor.
That's going to be Xander's spot right here. Oh.
Going to give Gavin just enough room there to go side by side. Don't squeeze going into the front straightaway, but Gavin's going to have the advantage going onto the in turn of number 1.
Yeah, Gavin being so young, too, he's such a smart racer.
These guys, Gavin and Jensen, both just having hours and hours on underneath their belts now as they continue their karting careers and they continue to dominate. There's just excellent racecraft there from all 4 of these drivers.
We've seen many racers go into that squeeze point and get squeezed, but Gavin did the right job just giving him that enough space and still kept his position.
Now they're going to space out just a little bit, but back there, keep an eye out on that white helmet. Mark Davis in the number 2. Hunting down like Jaws to see what these 4 drivers in front of him are going to do.
Yeah, I know Anthony's got to be excited to get past Gavin here. Anthony's just so good at passing. I know we talk about this every month, but his passing is just insane. He knows when to take that turn.
We kind of nicknamed turn 3 Anthony's corner,
yeah.
Which is right next to PJ's corner. They're kind of sharing spots on the track. But that's mainly in the reverse direction. PJ's corner is in reverse, and so is Anthony's. Alex Eckelberry going to boost out just a little bit, I think.
Get him some space from Anthony. I know he has Anthony behind him. And it's nerve-wracking having these fast drivers right behind you. You got to stay locked in every lap.
I'm keeping an eye on the number 29 to see how he's doing on boost, and it looks like we're about halfway through. It looks like 8 boosts burnt. I think 1 was that last lap on the front straightaway, but Anthony Narovsky is sitting on the 21, so as they round the inside, let's see where he is sitting on his boosts. He's sitting at about 5 boosts used, so a little bit more of an advantage over Alex Eckelberry in the 4th spot. That might have been a boost there. That was definitely a speed advantage just to close that gap going into 2 and 3.
Yeah, he's going to set him up for one of the outside turns if he can boost into it. So they're going to be coming outside right now. Orange helmet. See what Anthony's able to do here. You really got to pick that right time to do it, because if not, you might get stuck, and then you're going to lose a lot of your position and gap.
I wish we had another camera on the front, too, because Dave Patterson's really keeping that gap down to 1 second, but I want to stay on this battle here just in case anything happens here between these 3-4 drivers. But keep an eye on the gap between the 1st and 2nd spots.
Yeah, usually by now Tyler's checked out. He's probably like, man, this guy's behind me. He's giving me one for my money. I got to keep going.
Dave is in the fight tonight.
Looks like we got a couple groups of
Oh, yeah, let's follow that outside and see where is that Katie in the mix?
Katie and Damon.
Damon
not doing too bad. He's at 39.3 his last lap.
Katie's going to hit the pits, I think, and that's going to bring us back up to the front of the field as we follow cameraman Zach. Still battle up here at the 4th spot. We're waiting to see if Katie's going to take that front car or not. I'm not sure.
Yep,
yes,
there
she is.
So you can see Anthony still, these 4 just still bumper to bumper, waiting for that right moment to take a pass. I think it's going to start with Anthony, and then Gavin's probably going to try to follow Anthony into a pass attempt on Alex.
Keeping in mind that Alex Huckleberry is 3rd in the championship, as Anthony Ross is going to get a good run. Alex is going to protect the inside, going into the S's.
A smart move there by, looks like Alex is going to take into the pits.
Into the pits. That'll be it for the number 29 on that run. I think he did not wait to exhaust all of his boost, so must have been an early pit stop to try to keep the heat off of the back here. Now let's see what Anthony Arofsky's going to do in the 21.
We should be getting Alex coming soon. I'm not sure. You can see him running.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's all right, Alex. You got 45 seconds. Take your time.
Hey, he is the biggest mover of the race for a reason, so wants to make sure he's up there waiting at that blue line. Gavin Patterson keeping the heat on Anthony Dorofsky. Battle before 4th and 5th. As Jensen Patterson is hitting the purple lap early. 37.9.
Oh, and we got Alex at the line waiting. Look at that. 15 seconds to spare.
Oh.
Gavin's still putting the pressure on Anthony here.
Oh, here's a battle back here with Mark Davis and Dom D'Angelo.
Yeah, Dom's moving up pretty well, starting in 2nd to last, already into 8th here.
Go on board as we lose the camera feed, of course.
Every time we switch to it.
Man, sorry about that, guys. We had it.
He's just going so fast, you know.
Yeah.
Camera can't keep up with him.
Oh, seriously? It was literally there as soon as I hit it.
It's all right. As we see Mark trying to defend Dominic here by breaking around a couple of these turns.
Here they come outside. Dom D'Angelo's going to look to the inside.
Yeah, Mark's playing very defensive here. As Dom can't sneak his nose in. Nope, good job pulling off there.
Good job, guys. Rounding the cameras. Staying right with the action.
I think Dom's getting frustrated on Mark here, but this is just showing how much Mark has improved. Usually guys are able to get right around Mark, but now he's feels like he's taking up the whole track when you're trying to pass.
Yeah, we talked about the point standings earlier in the broadcast about Mark Davis being in the top 10 now. So these positions count. Even though it's a 1-point increment, he needs to try to keep this as Dom looks to the inside, but that's not going to be a fair pass, so he's going to slide it back.
Yeah, Dom's lucky. Both of them are lucky that nothing came out of that. They both can just go back into racing. As Garrett is coming for them. You can see Garrett's helmet in the back.
The gap between first and second opening up by several seconds now. Tyler's doing what he normally does, checking out on the field, almost like we don't get to watch him very much. I saw the helmet down there at the bottom of your screen. But we continue to monitor this battle here.
Dom is right on him. Dom's just trying to figure out where that spot is. As Dom is side by side. No, Mark's going to be able to hang on, but yeah, Dom's going to get that switch back.
Is Dom going to push the button to the inside of the track? Dom's going to have the inside line as Garrett is going to be joining the party back there.
It looks like Mark was kind of squeezing a little bit, but
I don't know if Dom was halfway up. He's going to have Mark going down the inside of turn number 1. Garrett trying to figure out which side of the car he wants to stay on just in case anything happens to Dom D'Angelo.
Yeah, man, if I was Dom, I feel like I would pit just because, like, he has such quick pace sometimes, and look how quick, tight he takes that.
Yeah. Keeping it to the inside this time, but Mark's still going to have the preferred
That's
line
gonna
out.
give-
That's going
yeah.
to give Garrett an opportunity to take that battle, that position.
Coming in here. Oh, Dom. Oh, that was a good switchback, but he's going to lose that spot. As you can see PJ coming into the pits there.
Now it's going to give Garrett an opportunity to battle with Mark Davis in the number 2.
Mark's just getting a lot of pressure from these two right now. We'll see if Garrett's able to get past. Maybe open up for Dom to get past as well.
Yeah, we're coming up on the halfway mark of the race, and if any of these drivers want to take strategy, man, you got to think that, like, you got to do the pit stops. You got to make that work to your advantage. That's what we're talking about right there. Dom D'Angelo hitting the pit.
So you can see
Looks like-
PJ into the pits, getting ready to come on up to the line.
Garrett hasn't really gotten to race with Mark Davis.
Somebody needs to help PJ. Somebody needs to help PJ.
Kart was plugged in, so they definitely got to get that moved up to the line. Those 7 seconds. He'll still have plenty of time to make it up there. Just a delay. So we're following the
karts.
continue to battle this. There we go. PJ's still going to release on time. So that's all right. That's why we give a couple extra seconds just in case.
As Garrett's still battling here with Mark. Garrett might be smart to take a pit as well. So you can see, is that Gavin? Gavin pit as well? Yeah. So looks like we have Gavin down here and Dom about to come out. Lucky enough for Dom, looks like he's going to come out in front of Mark, so he's not going to be stuck behind Mark again. So here comes Dom.
Yeah, plenty of time for Dom D'Angelo to break away.
And then we can see Gavin coming up to the line as well. As 15 seconds to go. Past the halfway mark here, and still got about half the field that needs to pit. These guys love pushing these karts.
And then there's the release for Gavin as we continue to battle outside with Dom D'Angelo, or I'm sorry, Garrett Hagerman.
Mark's just doing
Wow.
a tremendous job just
Yep, keeping him behind.
not letting anybody get around him as Garrett's going to fly into the pits here.
Okay. Well, that's going to space out the rest of the field there. Tyler Stevenson, blue coming in to the bottom of your screen. And then we have Dave Patterson back there in second. He just hit the garage door. So you're looking at a 6-second gap back there. Another 6 seconds back to Jensen in 4.
We have a comment. Do they do this at all locations? No. We are the only location that I'm aware of that does this.
We're the only ones that can do endurance. We'll follow Tyler Stevenson. We haven't given him enough airtime yet tonight. Not like he needs the coverage. But we love it because he's
Look how
such a
smooth.
dominant driver. And then, well, let's pay attention to where he goes into. He definitely hugs
Yeah.
the left-hand side of that barrier.
Yeah, I need to watch this for me. You know. There we go.
All right, cameras. We will follow this guy because everybody wants to know what kind of line he's racing.
Yeah, where's that foot cam? We can put one on him too, so we can.
Well, we can go on board with Tyler Stevenson.
There we go. Yes, need to see where he's.
Watching that throttle to see where he lifts and where he re-engages.
So smooth
Right
right through there. And
there,
then, yeah, right
down the-
hug that middle line.
Yeah, and then
Middle, I would say. Oh, he goes kind of wide to swing it.
but then when he goes through that next turn, really hugging the right-hand side of the barrier.
Yep.
And then right up against the left-hand side as they come into the carousel.
Yeah. Thanks, Tyler. I'm going to go replay this and save it to my phone when I go.
Everybody's got a recorded lap of Tyler doing a 38.2. Which, yeah, probably not a boosted lap for him because he can regularly do those in arrive and drive
Yeah.
races. So
That's just insane.
notice how he stays in the middle going into the S's in that braking zone, braking in a straight line, minimizing track space in the width, but also hugging the exit really close. That should put Mark Davis in the front of Tyler Stevenson. He's probably going to be closing this fairly soon.
Is that Tyler about to lap Mark? Or did Mark pit?
Mark already no, Mark has not pit yet. He's still sitting in the car number 2 he started with. But there he goes.
Into the pits. Mark Davis. A lot of people into the pits.
Yeah,
everybody's pitting today.
Now's the time. Get your pit stop in.
As you can see, Jensen's sitting here ready to go out. Jensen's pit was insanely fast here.
36 on track of Dave Patterson's right behind Tyler as Tyler goes inside. There we go. And that's going to put Jensen Patterson right in front of Dave Patterson.
37.3. Oh, I think he got 37.1, right?
He likes to wait the end of his stint to just try to push that, use that tire temperature and push that fastest lap, try to get those bonus points. He's coming outside. We're following the yellow helmet there around the corner into the S's there. There we go. Thank you. Dave Patterson on the front of the pit stop strategy. Anthony Narowski just released from the pits.
Oh, my bad.
Still following the number 36. Dave's looking pretty good tonight. We'll see what happens on this lap time as he runs across the start-finish.
38.7.
I'm going to have to practice myself. I don't
Before
know.
the 6 hours.
Yeah, but there's Jensen on the bottom of your screen. All right, well, I won't go the entire broadcast without saying why we've been calling him Jensen Patterson. It's just because we thought it would be funny to refer to him that since he's like the adopted son of the Patterson family. But no, it actually is Jensen Janda. So
Yeah. Does Armand have a mic? I feel like I hear some yelling down there.
Oh, there's always yelling down here.
What's going on?
So Anthony did not trigger speed exiting the pits. I believe he lost 8 seconds, but I'm still figuring that out. So Anthony might have a post-race correction.
how does he not trigger
I don't
speed
understand
going out?
what is going on
I don't
today.
know. There's been some fluke that we've never had before.
Like, it's all been tested today.
But there's Anthony on track. As you see, like a nice big arc being formed on the track out there because the sunset is highlighting tire wear. So if you're looking for the racing line, there you go. Outdoor cameras got you covered. Top 2 guys, Tyler Stevenson and Xander Carson, still not completing their pit stops yet. Nope, scratch that. We do have Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler
Thank
Stevenson's
you.
into the pits.
Xander Carson, the 26th, last one.
Should be coming up here shortly. Let's see.
Yeah, so this is interesting, Zach. Here, as you round the front straightaway, is where that's going to land Jensen.
Oh.
I'll put you back on camera 3. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Hopefully Tyler Stevenson gets speed on the exit. Follow him, Nate.
It's Dave's. Yeah, he's not going to be able to catch up to Tyler here. So where is Jensen?
He's in front.
Okay, so
yeah. So he was able to utilize pit strategy to get out there into second, where he's been normally camping out for these endurance races.
As you see Dave's helmet come by there, so this is the order, right? Because Xander...
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Jensen's heading outside in the number 15.
Yeah, as long as everybody pit, I guess it doesn't matter if you lose a lap. I mean, you just be the order you come in, right? Like for Anthony, we'll figure out his position on the order he comes in.
Yeah, I think Armand's just going to figure out a time so they can figure it out from the gap.
So I figured out the time, so it's going to be 7 seconds added to Anthony. So, I mean, it is going to matter. It puts him right now in play right behind...
Oh, you're saying you had to speed him up manually.
Yeah, we had to speed him up,
so he lost that time coming out.
Yeah, so right now it puts him 2 positions ahead of where he's currently at.
Okay, so in front of Alex.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
So it's a 7-second difference that he lost.
All right, copy that. Thanks, Armand. How he figures that out while watching the race and everything, I'll never understand, but that's why he's in the position he's in.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 38 seconds remaining as Tyler is just...
All right, so we'll follow Tyler now since he's the leader, and we're kind of watching the gap between first and second, but it is pretty significant, several seconds. Tyler just has to cruise at this point to keep that 9-second lead alive as we go on board with him.
Yeah, Tyler. Maybe we should blindfold him one race.
Something to try to make this a little bit more even.
Give him a cart with 3 tires, not 4.
Give him a couple overinflated tires just to see.
Put his pedals on backwards.
Oh, switch them.
Yeah. That's tricky.
Or just give him pedal extenders to deal with.
Or whatever cart he's in, the boost is actually the reverse.
He has to hold the reverse button the entire race. And if he doesn't, the car will stop. And even as we're talking about him, still going purple.
Yep. As Katie was letting him by there as well. So he's already coming to the back of Dom.
It's just unbelievable the pace he's able to maintain in every single kart.
But let alone he was you could say top 10 in the national championship. So it's pretty insane. That's just the level of a driver we're looking at here.
That's right. As much as other drivers will talk all about the karts, like he just gets in and makes it work. He just drives it.
He'll figure it out.
Yep. Even if he doesn't like it or if it's not doing something the way he likes.
Maybe we can buy back some of our medals from him.
Pretty much going undefeated in the endurance round so far, but he still has 2.5 minutes remain. Jensen Jana doing a great job of trying to keep pace. Dave Patterson still only dropping back 1 spot into third.
And then Gavin right behind his dad. Dad beat Get?
Yeah, so it would be interesting to find out where that is. I know there's a pretty big gap between the two of them, but is there anybody else that is close? Let me check camera 1 overhead. Even though Anthony's supposed to be in front of this one, Zach, as Anthony comes around to the front, he's going to be behind Xander, but I guess in reality we're going to put him 7 seconds ahead.
Has Dad ever beat Gavin?
I'm trying to remember if he ever has.
I don't think I've seen that before, at least in the endurance series.
Getting a nice overhead wide shot here of everybody else on field.
So you can see Dave right there coming up to the back of PJ, and Gavin is about 2 turns behind Dad.
About 4 seconds or so. We'll see what the timing line says this time by.
Around 3-ish. As Tyler goes purple again. Think he goes purple again? He's not even looking at the track.
He's kind of bored at this point.
See, he gets the white flag there.
And according to our telemetry, he's only used 10 boosts, too. Not even using them all.
He's probably going to use a bunch this lap to get a 36.
Tyler's coming outside. The leader of your round 3 looks like he's going to be pretty uncontested. Did he grab the white flag on the last lap?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so this is final lap. As the clock continues to count down.
Him coming in here. One more turn, make it clean, and there he goes.
It's almost not even a challenge anymore for him, ladies and gentlemen, but Tyler Stevenson is going to take his 3rd consecutive victory in season number 8 as Dom D'Angelo puts the spin on turn number 1, and Jensen Janda is going to follow in 2nd place. Dave Patterson with a podium finish tonight as he rounds right there in 3rd spot. Great qualification run from him and good result as well. It would be interesting to check if we had some statistician to find out if Dave has ever actually beat Gavin. I mean, in qualifications, yes, but not in position races, as far as I can remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If there's been one, what doesn't come to mind, so. Katie Wise finishing in 9th there, and then again.
Should be this. Should have Anthony 5th.
Looks like Anthony's going to finish top
Xander.
5.
Dom moved up about 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. Might be the biggest mover of this race.
But even at that, it's interesting that 4 spots was a full lap down with Tyler.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate things with him.
Yeah.
Probably talking crap to Katie. No.
Well, thankfully it was a clean race, so thanks everybody for making that work at the end there. Armand, did you have any notes on the final? Or are you still working on stuff?
No, I'm good. Yeah, the only difference is Anthony finishes 5th and pushes Alex and Xander down 1. No, I mean, everyone did a really good job. Very clean race overall.
Awesome.
I was hoping for a Patterson battle because Dave told me that he was going to put Gavin in the wall once they got close, but that never happened, so.
Sometimes we can't get
Kick
everything.
him out.
Exactly, yeah, right now.
Just can't get everything out of the race. We want to do Damon Stevenson down there with a little bit of a backache. Being in the car for 30 minutes is no easy task, so we certainly relate, understand.
He doesn't do these.
What was his fastest lap of the race? Did he did a 38.7?
38.7.
Look at that.
Pretty. Yeah, with boost too. I mean, it's with boost, but I mean that's a big step because usually he's around the 40-second lap times. So he definitely probably was around a 39.5.
He's got a good coach. I want to see if we can get Dave on the live stream. I don't think he likes to talk on the live stream, but
No.
if you guys can ask him if he's interested. Because it is, if not his first, it's definitely the first podium of the season. So. Yeah, Evan, what do you got? Evan, ask him if he wants to interview real quick.
Oh, I think he said, I'll do it.
Because we want to talk, we want to find out if there's ever been a time when you can remember where you beat Gavin.
No, I think this is the first.
All right,
And
turn around for us so you can face the camera.
they, Jensen and Gavin were kind of coinciding with wrecking me. So
No, we heard it was the other way around.
before the race, I told Armand, I'm like, hey, whatever happens between me and Gavin, let it go because it's going to get ugly. And he's like, okay. But luckily, I was able to latch on to Tyler at least a little bit. I was using like 2-bit boosts for every one of his. And then when I ran out of boosts, he started gapping me. But
Oh,
that
is what
was
it
the strategy, is just try to latch onto him as long as I could, I guess. And
I mean, you
at
hung with
least
him for a
open up
while. So.
Open up a gap. And then Jensen started catching me, and I was like, I got to get out of this. So my second kart was kind of shaky. So when I was going out of the outside, when I would hit that little seam, it would just kind of bounce through the whole outside. So I was struggling a little bit with that. But the first one was so good, I was trying to stay in it as long as I could. So
Yeah, you were setting great lap times. In fact, you were kind of the purple leader for a little while until Tyler started hitting his boost. So.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
that's because I was boosting and he wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
That's what you have to do to keep up with Tyler.
I know, but that was good. So, so we definitely, congratulations on a podium tonight.
Thank you.
Any other things noteworthy tonight? You finally beat Gavin.
I finally beat Gavin. It's amazing, right? He was catching me at the end, though. I was watching him. I was like, oh, no, it's going to get ugly. But no, he was in 8, which Tyler said was awesome. That's what he had for qualifying. And he was coming. And if he would have had probably 4 more laps, he would have probably had me. But we did it, so it worked out good.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking time to interview us or with us, and then good luck on your summer season out there in the gas carts.
Thank you. Hopefully we can do more of these. I know when you did the survey, I was one of the few that said maybe not on Sundays because the outdoor carts are on Saturdays and Sundays. So I don't know how many more of these we can do, honestly, but we'll try. It's just some of them are like during Lorraine, and there's no way we can get here after Lorraine. So we'll see what happens. We may be absent for a few.
All right, we'll keep that in mind. Maybe in 2 weeks?
2 weeks?
Yeah, that's the next one.
No,
so.
yeah, we definitely won't be here in 2 weeks.
We'll miss you.
Yeah,
So.
there's a doubleheader at Lorraine, so we'll be there for that.
Gotcha. All right, well, good luck there.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. It was fun.
Play the Jensen video.
Who do you want to talk to? Anybody?
Nope. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.